welcome to another review. This time, following a request from Veronica Sonu, one of my subscribers, I will be reviewing the e.l.f. mineral blushes, and these are the original mineral blushes that come in a loose form. So thank you very much, Veronica, for requesting this. These blushes retail for $5 each on the e.l.f. website, just like their newer version, the e.l.f. pressed mineral blushes. These come with 0.12 ounces of product, whereas the pressed ones come with 0.14 ounces of product, which amounts to 4 grams. I will say that the loose ones that you have over here probably do not come with any kind of filler. I'm not sure that the pressed ones do have any filler, but the quantity that you get is approximately equal between the two versions. This line of blushes used to have 7 colors, and I have all of them here. But if you look on the e.l.f. website right now, you'll only find 4 listed for sale, and these are the ones that I put right here at the top: Joy, Coral, Bliss, and Rose. And the ones which seem to be discontinued right now are Pink, Peachy, and Plum. In terms of packaging, these are loose products, and they come with a sifter inside and then just the lid. And as you can see, comparing these two, this is Joy on this side and this is my very first purchase. And from my very first purchase of Joy, I wisened up. And years later, when I completed my collection of these blushes, what I ended up doing is not pulling off completely the sticker that covered the sifter. So instead of pulling the sticker like I did to the one on the left, what I did was just poke a couple of holes, and as you can see, those holes are more than enough to provide you with sufficient product for application. So if you're trying to avoid the messiness, I would definitely advise you not to get rid of that sticker, particularly since what is deposited in the lid is more than enough to swirl your brush into and to apply it to both of your cheeks. So let's dive right into the swatches. What I have here are the 4 colors on the website in the order they are listed on the website. So Joy, Coral, Bliss, and Rose. First, Joy. These blushes are very soft to the touch, and one thing that I particularly like with these blushes is that when you apply them to your face, you get a very soft, sophisticated, and natural appearing blush. So you can definitely build them up, but with these blushes, you're not likely to run into the problem of looking like a circus clown. So that is actually one of the reasons why I ended up getting the whole line. This is a heavy swatch of Joy, and this is a purple toned pink. It is a very, very soft shade, and I would only recommend this to people who are very fair. I am pretty much as fair as they get, and this does show up on my face, and I like it a lot. I will say that I use it particularly when I want a very natural look to my face. I also think that it is perfect for work or school environments. Okay, Coral. So Coral is this beautiful, soft coral shade. Again, very, very pretty, but again, a type of shade that probably becomes best the most fair. Bliss. I am picking up a lot of product to make sure that it is showing up because my lighting today is not very good. This is a little bit of a deeper coral shade, also very, very pretty. And this is something that probably medium-skinned women could also pull off and get a very nice natural look out of. Finally, Rose. This is a super pretty kind of reddish shade, and I know that this last swatch might look a little bit intimidating for those who are very fair, but actually when you apply it with a brush to your cheeks, it gives off this very, very pretty fresh look. I like it as a blush for the fall and winter, and it just gives your face that look of having been out in the cold, but it still manages to look very natural on my very fair complexion. But I could definitely see this shade is something that would look very, very nice on deeper skinned women as well. So again, these are the shades: Joy, Coral, Bliss, and Rose. Here's a close-up of the heavy swatches of the 4 shades which are still being offered currently on the e.l.f. website. This is Joy, this is Coral, this is Bliss, and this is Rose. And now the 3 deeper shades that you may only find at some stores or online at places such as eBay or Amazon. This is the shade Pink. As you can see, this is a deeper shade of pink compared to Joy, but also very, very pretty. And then Peachy. This is a darker peach shade. It's quite a bit darker than Bliss over here, and definitely a lot darker than Coral, but still very pretty even on a light complexion if you use it lightly. And finally Plum. Yeah, this is a very, very nice kind of wine color. There's a lot of purple going on in it, and it looked a little bit intimidating for me at first because it is very pigmented and quite deep. But I find that one of the advantages of these loose blushes is that if you swirl your brush just very lightly in the lid, and then you do a light application on your face, maybe even tap the brush before you apply it to your face, you'll get a very flattering looking result. So Plum is actually a really nice color for the fall and winter, even for the ones who happen to have a fairer complexion among us. But all these 3 at the bottom, I would definitely recommend them for any kind of complexion because they will show up on deeper skin tones as well. This is how the heavy swatches on the arm compare to the jars. So this is Pink and Peachy and then Plum. I really like this one because it's a kind of color that I would never dare to try in a normal blush. I find that the loose formula allows me to use it sparingly and still get a flattering result on my face. My final thoughts on the e.l.f. Mineral Blushes, the original loose formula. I think these blushes are very worthwhile. I love all of the 7 colors. I think they give a very nice and polished effect on your cheeks. These are not the kind of blushes that you can go all crazy with on your cheeks, but I actually do like that effect. The only one that has a little bit of glitter is this one Peachy, which isn't even currently available. All of the other ones are matte, but even with the Peachy one, the glitter is not crazy and it doesn't look bad on your face. I don't find that it accentuates any kind of skin issues that I may have. I think that the effect that they give to your face is really, really flattering, and I would probably give this loose blushes a 9.5 out of a 10. I absolutely love these blushes. I feel that they will last me forever because I only use the smallest quantity of them whenever I apply them. But I do have to deduct 0.5 points out of the perfect 10 because they are a little bit messy. They're not messy on your face, but they're messy in the application process on your table. Meaning that since they are loose product, they are a little bit prone to spilling all over, so you have to be careful with them. And definitely not taking off the sticker entirely helps a little bit with that, but still they're not as convenient in applying as the pressed ones are. And I have actually placed them side by side for you to see that there are no duplicates in shades between the old loose mineral blushes and the new pressed ones. So I'm very satisfied with purchasing both types. I would definitely recommend them both. I think that they are both fantastic products, and I'm actually kind of sad that e.l.f. seems to be phasing out this older loose version of it. I hope that this review was helpful. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!